Hey y'all, hey, it's Dr. Dawn. I'm back. Did you miss me? Yeah, it's been 2 months. This is my first time coming on YouTube in 2025, y'all. I have been incognito and the people been looking for me, but I'm back. Yes. Where the people tonight? Let's see. Everybody come on in this room. Y'all been looking me up. Y'all done been DMing me. You've been asking me where I've been. Y'all get on here tonight. Now I'm here. Come on in this chat, y'all. We've been gone for a while, but we gotta come on back. We gotta come on back now. Hey, missed you too. Missed you too. Yeah. Hey everybody. Come on, come on, come on. Guess what we're gonna be talking about tonight? Boom! We're gonna be talking about that upcoming celestial event, y'all. Come on in this room so we can get to talking about what's coming up. February 28th. It's in the works now, honey. Come on, come on. We're gonna wait on that last planet to come on through this weekend and line up them planets, all of them in a row. Hello, thank you. I'm glad to be back. Glad to be back. I was doing good. I was doing real good until I was taking some vitamins this morning, y'all. And I have to, ooh, my hat doing some things. I have to take my vitamins one by one or I get choked. Well, I got real lazy this morning. I tried to take like 2, 3 vitamins at one time, start choking, and it irritated my throat. So now, ooh, y'all wait, let me get myself situated. So now my voice is hoarse because I was coughing up them pills. So I've been drinking this tea to get it together. Hey y'all, miss y'all too. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Okay, so look, I leave here because I take my break. Y'all know I go on a hiatus. I'll do that on you in a minute. Y'all will look up and won't be no mystical Monday because Dawn got to do Dawn. And so I went on a little break. Yeah, in December, came back. Well, not, it didn't come back. In January, I started trying to get back into the social media kind of thing, but I just wasn't feeling it in January, y'all. I just wasn't. I was enjoying my break. So I said, well, let me keep breaking. So I broke in January, started a new little chat group, an exclusive little chat group, which I've been loving. I love them over in my chat. Shout out to my chat, my private chat group. Y'all been keeping me going and motivated. It's actually because of you all that I got up and came on here today because they just be chatting away. And so it made me think about my Mystical Monday chat. Yeah. So I started that in January. So then here I go in February. I say February, I'm gonna come on back. I'm gonna start easing my way back into it. So I did like a video or two, because that's all I wanted to do. I don't want to do much. Just a video here and there. And then, I said somebody kept asking me, people kept asking me, when is Mystical Monday coming back? I kept saying I don't know when it's coming back because I had to feel my way into coming back. And so I told a lot of you guys, for me, the new year doesn't start until March. Yeah, that astrological new year. I don't really go by the January thing. So I was finishing out my cycle, my year cycle, in the last 2 months. So I'm getting ready for the new year now. So I'm ready. I'm up and ready to get moving with it. So I figured, I said, let me come on now because we got to talk about this upcoming planetary alignment. Yeah, it's coming and it's coming. Well, we're getting ready for it and we're feeling some remnants of it right now as we anticipate the arrival of that last planet lining up, Mercury coming on in. Yeah, it's gonna come on in and finish out them planets lining up in a straight row. So it's been all over social media. You guys probably have seen it. You know about it. Everybody's been talking about it. But how's it going to affect you? How is it affecting you now already? Is it affecting you at all? Do you have any connection to it whatsoever? I wanted to talk about that tonight because I got a lot of connection to it because a lot has been shifting and closing out in my life, as I know it is with you guys. Cycles are ending. Cycles are ending, timelines are shifting, and we are moving. We're moving and being removed from those things that no longer serve us. And so I want to start there because I want you guys to realize that your energy is spread out in many places. You may not physically be in many places, but your energy is spread out in many places. And so, hey, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad, Hutch, good to see you. Thank you for welcoming me back. Since I saw him, that made me think about something. I I was a member of like many different chat groups. I wasn't very active in them, just had them on my phone, like on the apps. And so I realized, I start looking at all these chats. I'm like, why do I have this on my phone? I'm not even actively in these chat groups. And so you guys don't realize, but when you're in chat groups or you're signed up to certain things, that's a piece of your energy that is connected to that. Whether you're in it participating or not, your energy is connected to it. So I started looking at all the places my energy was connected to that I just wasn't actively engaging, and I kind of removed them. Nothing against the groups or the things that I was connected to. It's just that I wasn't actively in it. So I needed to pull my energy back in. I wanted all my energy to myself. So I disengaged from a lot of different things over the past 2 months. And to kind of free up my energy, you guys, you got to free it up. People think your energy is defined by the places you go to or people you meet or things you participate in, but it's anything connected to you that you are actively attached to. And so chat groups was one of my things. So I disengaged from a lot of chat groups, and that's been pretty good for me. It was so good for me that I started my own private chat group, which I probably would not have done otherwise had I not disconnected from the ones I was in. See? So you guys, and that's part of these planets lining up. One by one by one by one. As they're lining up, you're gaining new insight into things that you're doing in your life that may not be aligned with you anymore. Okay? So yeah, that's one thing that was happening. So then I had some changes, y'all. Y'all see, I got my dog mom hat on. My baby died last week. My dog died last Wednesday, and so that was part of it too. That's part of the planets lining up because my dog isn't on my next timeline. He did what he was going to do for me in this cycle, the cycle of my life prior to this upcoming timeline that's coming up. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And so I recognize that because if anybody's owned a dog, baby, them dog deaths will come out the blue. Your dog will be okay, and then you look up next day they can't even stand up and walk, and you be like, "What in the world?" Those dog deaths can be very aligned with moon cycles and things that are happening here on the planet. And so when he suddenly became ill, oh, I knew what time it was. I knew what time it was. And I actually felt like he would be gone before this February 28th alignment. He would not make it to this new, part that was coming up for me. So, um, did that happen? Okay, so you guys are probably experiencing that as well, right? And so in the midst of all that, I linked up with the Body Mind and Spirit Expo. Yes, coming up this weekend in Chicago, North Lake. You guys, look, I'm gonna need y'all. If you don't have tickets, I'm gonna need y'all to get your tickets. Get them now. I need y'all to go to bmse.net and purchase tickets for this weekend's expo in Chicago and North Lake. I will be there Saturday and Sunday all day. I'll be at my booth. Discovering Your Inner Light has a booth there, as well as on Saturday I will be doing a live presentation from 5 to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, and it's going to be on unlocking your power. Y'all know Dr. Dawn, that's my thing, unlocking your power. So I'm going to be speaking on one of the sound stages at 5 o'clock on Saturday. Okay, so make sure. I mean, if you're in the Chicago area and you see this, I would love to see you, love to meet you. I got a lot of people who follow me who've been reaching out asking, hey, how do I get tickets? Hey, I can't wait to meet you. Hey, I'm going to see you there. Looking forward to it. Looking so forward to it. I will be doing some readings on site. Won't be hour-long readings, maybe 20-minute readings that I'll be doing in my booth. So, be on the lookout for that. I got a couple of little gifts I'm gonna pass out for the people who get little readings and just got some stuff. I'm just looking forward to the expo. So you guys make sure you come on out. And if you are not able to make it to Chicago, that's okay. because Dr. Dawn ain't gonna stop there. She's got a couple of more dates coming up. There'll be Denver, there'll be Tampa, there'll be Austin, there'll be Raleigh. I'm gonna hit some places. I'm gonna hit some places. So I will be posting on my social media. I'll be posting on my social media as these dates are coming up. So you guys can be aware. I'm trying to post them with at least a month's notice so people can, get what they want to get if they want to attend, to get ready to come. So looking forward to that, you guys. I told you guys, Spirit told me last year, the Spirit said, get ready. You can ready to go on tour. That's what it said. But I didn't know what that meant. I thought I had to create the tour. I didn't know I was going to be joining a tour. So that's going to be exciting. I may figure out how to do something live um, at some point. Not this one in Chicago. There's going to be a lot going on. But just stay with me as I go to these different cities. Okay. So I had that going on. I had put that together, which I would not have put together if I wasn't being still, y'all. See, sometimes you got to follow that guidance that tell you to be still, disconnect, and listen, because it's guiding you towards what's to come and what in the present needs some adjusting. Okay, so me stopping in January, doing everything I was doing, gave me time to spend with my dog. I didn't realize it was gonna be the last month and a half I spent with my dog, but it was. Spirit knew what it's doing. It know what's coming. So you got to trust and follow and flow. You got to flow in it, and know that you're being divinely guided and trust. Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all ready? Let's get into it because look, we got to talk about it. Breaking news. It's breaking news. This upcoming celestial event is going to be a little different than all the others. It's going to be a little different, y'all, on February 28th. It's a rare celestial event. We're going to see all 7 planets line up. They're going to come on in a straight line and they're going to aim right at us, y'all. We're going to be able to see it from this here planet. More so than seeing it, y'all, we're going to be able to feel it. Y'all going to feel it like y'all ain't never felt it. I'm feeling it now, honey. I'm feeling it so much. My whole avatar is transmuting. I told y'all my voice was due to me, kind of miss swallowing those pills and coughing them up and kind of gagging so hard that my throat got sore and hoarse. But baby, my spirit team say, honey, that's just a piece of it. That's just what happened energetically because we making you over. We making you over from the inside out. Your throat, your body, your mind, your spirit, honey, your flesh. Everything we are recreating and making over. And so y'all are experiencing that too, honey. Some of y'all are getting maybe some dry spots on your body that you ain't never had before. Your skin is getting dry. Some of y'all are like, oh, my hair is turning colors. Some of y'all are going, oh, I'm noticing that I got these new little maybe bumps or indentations on my skin. Like stuff is happening. It's happening to your avatar now because these planets lining up is sinking into your physical avatar. It's affecting your physical avatar. Some of y'all got sinus and nasal issues. You got drainage in the back of your throats. Y'all got eyes that are twitching and doing things that they ain't been doing. It's because these planets are lining up. They lining up one by one by one. And as they line up, they are sending signals, transmitting signals to you guys that you ain't had before. These some new signals. Yeah, new beginnings. Gateway energy, y'all. When that gateway energy come, you better watch out, honey. You better watch out because you can ready to step on through something. And when I say something, I mean something here on this earthly plane. You can ready to go through something. You can ready to go through something. It's an open portal that's taking place. An open portal that's going to give you a chance to quantum leap. Quantum leap into your next level. So I know you're saying, well, wait a minute, Dr. Dawn, all these portals that's been coming and going give us a chance to do that. This ain't nothing new. Wait a minute. This is something new because this gateway energy, every portal that you guys experience carries a unique frequency and a unique I want to say unique blueprint, if you will. It's unique, an imprint that is specific only to that particular portal. Such is true for this one. This gateway portal is very unique in that when you quantum leap, it's almost like it's pushing you to make the leap. It's pushing you over the cliff. Yeah, and you're gonna jump off that cliff whether you're ready or not. And so a lot of things have been happening so that we can get cosmic order and balance, baby. Cosmic order and balance. Planetary alignment that's coming up. This whole thing with the planets lining up is contributing to the balance on the planet and alignment. You guys can see in the media, you can see in the media how things are starting to line up a little bit as it relates to our systems. Y'all seeing it in the political systems. Y'all seeing it in the financial systems. You got Donald and Elon doing their thing. They're working collectively with the planetary alignment. Now, let me explain and clarify that, because y'all gonna be like, no, wait a minute, Dawn. They're aligning with the energy of the cosmic alignment and the changes that are taking place as a result of the gateway. Now, I ain't say it's good changes, bad changes. We're not gonna put the changes in a category, just change, period. Okay, the changes that they're evoking are in alignment with the energy of these planets lining up. Okay, because of this, they're aware of this. Their soul knows this is a powerful time to align your energy with your highest vision. That's what they doing. They doing it. Y'all better start doing it. They understand that these planets carry a lot of power. And so they getting in where they fit in right now while this is taking place, because they understand. They understand the potency of aligning with your higher vision. They getting their visions together. Baby Trump done signed so many executive orders in that little time he done been there. He like, let me get it in. Let me hurry up. Let me move it. Let me move it. These planets lining up. This energy is moving in a direction where I can capitalize and get power off of my visions right now. Yeah. Y'all better do it too. You better do it too. You better realize where you are in this moment, okay? Where you're functioning and in this current reality, in this moment, and where you're wanting to function, where you see and visualize yourself functioning to be. Dr. Dawn just told y'all, I'm going on tour. I'm starting next weekend. I told y'all that last year. I saw the vision. I saw the vision. But it's up to me now to capitalize on the energy and the power that is coming in to make it happen. You see? I can see next weekend all day long, but if I don't get my butt up and go and get them other ones, lined up to get there, it doesn't happen. But I recognize the energy that I'm in right now. It's time to jump off the cliff. It's time to get pushed. So you need to look at right now where you are in your energetic alignment and your highest vision. I ain't talking about a vision. I'm talking about your highest vision. Do y'all hear me what I'm saying? So let me use Dr. Dawn for an example. My highest vision was going on tour. That's the highest. My vision would be, oh, I want to do in-person events. That's just the vision. I want to do in-person events. An in-person event could be going over my cousin's house in her living room, inviting some people over, doing some spiritual talks. That could be in person, right? But my highest vision was doing what I'm getting ready to do. Travel and go, and do it. You got to align with your highest vision. Look at where you are now and look at if it's mediocre or if you just settling, and look at what you really want to do, what you think you can't do, and line up with that. Put it in your awareness, put it in your intention, put it to these planets. This is where I'm headed. This is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm wanting in this moment. Let's line it up, planets. Let's get me there. And they shall. And they shall. This is your opportunity to get in alignment with your manifestations. Do y'all understand that? All y'all keep manifesting. Y'all got to use these planets to your advantage. Again, the elites do it. A lot of these people that y'all see in the mass media doing it, they know the secrets. They know the secret. Now you know it. But now you have to take advantage of it. You got to move and shift into it and realize you're in this collective as well. You're in this experience and simulation as well. So now you must participate. This is where these planets are going to not just be readily accessible and available for some. They're going to push all. all to be in this new beginning energy and use this gateway energy that they are providing. Okay. I want you guys to define what your next level identity looks like. What does it look like? Because I know what Dr. Dawn's look like. I know what it look like. Do you know what yours look like? It won't be the identity before. No, I'm out of that one. I'm out of that one. It's a whole nother identity, whole nother one that aligns with me where I am now, frequency and energetic wise. Now, even on this live tonight, don't the energy feel different? Don't it feel different, y'all? And I'm not just saying it because I've been gone a while. Not that. It's different. It feels different now because we've shifted differently now. We're not where we were in December 2024, not even on this live and in this chat. We're in a different place of being, and you got to realize that. So, because you're in a different place of being, you got to move differently. You got to move differently. Look at the version of you that already has what you desire. What version of you has what you already desire? Probably not in this version, probably not this one, but look a little bit further off if you have to at the version that has everything that you desire. And don't look at it in terms of ages like, oh, I'm 30 now and by the time I'm 50 I want to be here or I want to be not like that. I don't mean like that. Look at the version of you that you want to create and then say, hey, what does that version have that this one doesn't right now? What does that one have that this one doesn't right now? Because when you do that, then you're going to tap into what you're thinking, believing, and doing that is limiting you from embodying that. So let's do Dr. Dawn again, okay? Back in 2024, let's say back in September, I started talking about wanting to go on tour, okay? Well, the version then doesn't align with this version where I am now. The version then was going, how do I go on tour? I got to, hire some people to help me, maybe find some hotels in different cities, maybe help me coordinate, marketing to see how many people I have in each area, if it's cost effective. If this is what the version of me was saying back then in September 2024. This version right here in January 2025 had this opportunity, the Mind Body Spirit Expo, drop right in her lap. Right in her lap. Back at that other version, back in September 2024, although I had been to the expo in years past, wasn't even in my thought process, wasn't even in my awareness to attend this event. You see what I'm saying? So that version of me back then wasn't even thinking or embodying the possibility of this. So what I want you guys to do is to look at the version of you that you aspire to have and then say, now what does that version have that my current version does not? And it's going to give you insight. And it's going to give you insight into how to shift and move and allow these planets to assist you in doing it because now you're actively and intentionally engaging in the process. But you got to do it first. You got to look at that version of you that you're aspiring to be so that you can do this comparison. Okay? Don't tell yourself that you can't do it. Don't tell yourself that you can't do it. You don't have the resources. You don't have the means. Don't do that. No, because you got everything you need. You're looking for the activation of the awareness to show you how to do it because it's there. It's already there. When I wanted to do this back in September 2024, this right here was already there. It hadn't been revealed to me, or I hadn't gotten to the timeline or frequency of awareness to see it yet. But see, right now, you guys don't have to wait to see it. I'm telling you, with this alignment of these 7 planets, you can pull it in right now in this moment. You can pull it in right now. The vision, the focus, the plan. That's the power of this particular gateway energy that is coming from these planets. You see? That's what makes this portal opening very different from past portals. Okay? All right, now, you guys, when we say things are lining up, they are actually lining up planetarily. I want you to understand, as above, so below. As those seven planets line up in a row, your life down here lines up in a row, just like the planets. Okay. I told you guys how my dog, passed last week. That's part of my planetary lines that are lining up, part of the line that's created. I got a family member who had a stroke 2 days after my dog passed. In my line, all these things that affect me and my current state of being are lining up because they may be all separate instances that you say have nothing to do with one another, but yes they do. Everything is cooperatively and succinctly related because it's part of the line that you are developing. And so now you guys start looking at everything from day to day that's lining up for you. Here I am on Mystical Monday. I had no foresight of when I was coming back. But today I was guided. Come on, it's time to come back. Okay, back on the line. Here's the line. Next thing on my line. Everything that's happening in your life right now, look at it like, okay, it's lining up one after the other, after the other, after the other. And then you say, well, where's it taking me? Where's it taking me? And that's when you look at the version of you, because see, spirit and source knows the version of you that you are moving in the direction of, but it's just about triggering your awareness of this through activations that's going to get you to understanding why things are lining up the way they are and what is coming next. Okay. Um, um, okay, let me look at you guys' comments because you guys talking about some stuff over here. E Frequency says, I'm off the cliff already. That's good. You've jumped, leaped. I love it. Don't wait for the planets to line all up. You start leaping now so that when they come, baby, they going to not only catch you, but they going to springboard you to the next steps. Uh, Tower card energy is major. Time to start creating the life we've been trying to manifest. Absolutely. You guys are offering me help. I love it when I come to the different places. Appreciate that. You guys don't forget to like this live. Thank you for the reminder, Natasha. And Haley says she was in her new alignment today and it's not stopping. That's right, it's not. It's not, you guys. And understand alignment comes in different forms. Alignment can come in actual things that are happening in your environment or in your reality as it relates to things around you, outside of you, or it could be physical things that are happening, as it is with me, like my voice. Like I said, some people are having skin issues. I'm not having so much skin issues as I am just fluctuations with inflammation, just a lot of fluctuations there, as well as feeling some kind of nasal kind of stuff happening. Just a lot of things going on right now with our physical avatars as these things line up. And so, Chosen One says, I saw a portal in my dream last week and I've been a busy bee ever since. Oh, that's good. That's good. That was your spirit self either actively engaging you in the upcoming portal or giving you insight into what's to come and to be resourceful and tap into this portal that is here and utilize it to its fullest capacity. Yeah, yeah. Understand though and be in an awareness of the cosmic order and balance that is the whole purpose for this. Okay, the order and the balance, that's all we've been talking about, you guys, as it relates to like not just ascension, but yeah, well, ascension and the planet moving in the direction of the higher frequencies. In order to do that, we got to get a little bit of order and balance, right? And so we talked about in the past how things got to fall down before they get built up, right? And so things are collapsing slowly but surely as it relates to the systems. Like we talked about, I saw there's some things going on now with like Medicare and Medicaid and our healthcare systems, and that's not a surprise, right? We know that Mr. Musk is all over the financial stuff. He's, collapsing how the government is doing business or has done business. Um, they say they may go away, get rid of the IRS and the Internal Revenue Service. And, it's just so many things that are happening with our government and financial systems that line up with this need for the planetary alignment to assist with the cosmic order and balance. So when you're seeing these things, remember, we always say we are in it, but not of it. We're here in it, but we're not of it because we're in an awareness of what things are happening and why and how to respond accordingly. So we don't become of it. You see? Some of you have jobs that are affected because of the changes in the systems. So it causes you to be a little rattled, right? A little shooketh, if you will. But please trust and know that if it comes to a point where those jobs have to be removed from your current experience, you guys flow with it because spirit is taking you to the next move, the next opportunity, the next means or source of receiving what you need. And it may come from nowhere, out of nowhere, or where you least suspect. So be in an awareness to be able to pivot when needed. And that's not just a physical pivot, but a mental pivot as well, because you're going to be shutting down the beliefs that you've had and the ways of doing and going about things that you've been doing for lifetimes. Okay. So, I want you guys to be very, very clear, be very, very clear that many of you are on assignment. You're on assignment, and this is your time right here. It's time to basically step into your position, if you will, or your role. Some of you are going to say you don't know what that is. I'm so tired of people saying they don't know what their purpose is and their role. It's time for you now to look at that version of you that you aspire to be, that version of you that already has what you desire, because that version is doing your purpose, living in your purpose, and do a cross comparison of what that version of you has that this one doesn't, and start getting moving, start getting to work. No, not work. I'm sorry. Start getting in position. Start getting in position because a lot of us aspired originally, oh, I want to live comfortably. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to work a 9 to 5. Okay. Oh, I just want to be in good health. All right. All of those concepts are third dimensional ways of thinking that were based off of our experiences, right? You want to live comfortably. We've put so much on money and wealth and celebrity. And so we based our experience here off of that. And so now that that's not even really our thing, not really our thing, it's like now we're reprogramming ourselves to say, oh, I want to be activated and aware. Oh, I want to be in alignment with my purpose and why I'm here. Oh, I want to live intentionally and stay connected to source so that I can have guidance at all times. Oh, I know that my needs will be met, but I want to make sure that my desires have a place too in my experience. Oh, see, we're getting a little different now with what we're doing in terms of shifting and contributing to the cosmic order and balance. That's how we contribute. That's one way you contribute, by shifting your ideology of why you're here and what you're here to do and be and what is considered wealth and abundance to you, right? So don't think you're not doing anything. Many people think they're not doing anything right now because they can't figure things out, or you're doing everything sometimes just by shifting the belief system you have. That's a lot. That's a whole lot. We got a lot of people now who are um being more aware of catastrophes that happen on the planet, are being more aware of people that are stepping in front of the cameras and being in the limelight in the medias. You're now pulling back the layer and you're seeing them outside of seeing them. Okay? You're listening to what they're not saying. You're seeing what they're not showing you. Everybody's getting more abreast to that now. And it feels different in this world we're in now. It feels different. It's almost like you can't even lie no more. Nobody can lie. You can't really get away with lying no more because everybody is frequencies higher than they were before and more in tuned to dishonesty. Yeah. Yeah. And some people may know you're being dishonest, but they've come more abreast at being able to fake it, like like they believe in you, but really knowing. That's becoming more prevalent. It's becoming more prevalent. That's the way it's supposed to be. That comes with cosmic order and balance. Because why does that come with that? How can you guys move towards telepathy, telepathic way of being, if you are not cognizant of what people are doing that is not actually in alignment or truthful practice? You got to get through that part first. How to deal with deceptiveness. Okay? Because when you become telepathic and you can hear people's thoughts and you know what's going on, if you haven't had practice with how to assimilate into that, baby, that could not be a gift. It could be a curse and it could be dangerous and it could cause some disruption down here, right? So we're transitioning into that model of being by being more tapped into when somebody else ain't telling us the truth, when they ain't being honest, and we respond accordingly. Respond in a way that doesn't cause us to be out of alignment like we have in past times, which has caused wars and things like that. We're moving out of that. We're trying to get out of that way of being. Y'all with me so far tonight? Everybody with me? So understand this is an opportunity to get into alignment for your manifestations. Your manifestations are in here. I'm doing mine. They may not come in the way that you think. They're unraveling slowly but surely. Slowly but surely, you are all walking in your manifestation. You are. Some of you are actually doing things in such a subtle way that you don't even realize it. Some of you are now getting on social media. Never been on it before, but you're now just making a video, maybe not even having your face on it, but just videoing something. That's part of your manifestation. You're unraveling it slowly but surely. Some of you are coming from in front of the camera. You tired of the social media. You stepping out of it, stepping away from it. You stepping into your manifestation. So look at what you're doing, no matter how small or how subtle it is, and understand it's connected to aligning with your manifestation. Every single thing is doing that. And keep in mind what your energy is connected to, y'all. Please, that is so important because y'all got energy in places you don't forgot about. Y'all know how they got that app that will locate all the different places where you get stuff money taken out your account every month and you don't forget about it. Y'all know it'll research and find all that stuff for you and tell you, because Dr. Donna, I done had to change accounts a couple of times because I done forgot stuff that I done signed up for that renews like annually or buy it every 2 years or I forget. And I'm like, oh my God. And you get so confused, and I can't tell you how many Amazon Primes I got coming out my account and Apples. I don't even know how I got all them. But you know how that stuff comes, you lose track of it. You lose track of it. That's what your energy is like. Y'all got y'all energy in places that some of y'all don't forgot about. I use the example of chats that I was in that I wasn't active in that had my energy. You guys, you guys may have your energy in organizations that you belong to, that you ain't even active. You may just pay your money. You may just pay your money and don't do nothing. That's part of you. That's your energy connected to that organization. Yeah. So be mindful of things that you have in your life that you have, but you're not using or you're not actually connecting to. Get rid of it. Y'all don't understand these energetic connections pull on your energy. They pull on it and you don't even realize it because it pulls on it in subconscious ways that you are not even tapped into. Okay? Yeah. Gosh, I was on a lot of things. I was on a fundraising committee, that I'm only active in voting. Like I'm not even doing anything, but that was energy. Let me get rid of that. It's just energy was everywhere in my life being pulled unnecessarily. Let's see. Natasha says, "Oh yeah, don't realize till it catches you off guard. I got the urge to clean up friends and follow lists on social media and change clearing out to old contacts in my phone. Yeah, get some of that stuff out. I did that 2 years ago, cleared out my phone. That was really an energy vampire. But you guys start looking at where you're placing your energy or not placing it because that may not line up with that version of you that you desire. And it may be holding you back from that version that you desire. You won't know till you start detaching from things in your current version that you are not connecting with. You see, the more you disconnect from, the more you allow for the desired version of you to reveal and to show you. Like the example I gave you guys with last year, me wanting to go on tour and me trying to think of how to do it, how to coordinate it. But I was connected to so many things in so many ways that it looked like it was so impossible. But the minute I start disconnecting from things, it came right onto my awareness and right in my visual field. Drop just like that. And I'm like, why didn't I think of that before? Like, how did I not know that? Because my energy field was inundated with a bunch of stuff, a bunch of outside stuff. Period. Um, Haley says, I cleaned out our medicine cabinet, got rid of so many clothes today. I knew I was removing unnecessary attachments. Absolutely. And if you were prompted to do that, that was your soul tapping into the planetary alignment energy, getting you in motion. So a lot of you guys understand you're going to be doing things like she said, like clearing out, cleaning out, moving stuff, and you just think you're doing it just because, oh, I just got some energy, or no, you're in the energy of the planets. They're sending out signals to us here on this earthly plane, and we're responding to the signals. And that's one of the signals: clear out, clear out, clear out, detach, detach, detach. Remove unnecessary energy. That's the signal going out right now. And so that may apply to physical stuff, like we're saying, or it may apply to emotional and relationship stuff. Yeah. So just know if you just get that sudden urge to throw out all the potato chips in your house or the cookies or what you like, I'm just throwing this out, babe. That's the energy. Lining up and responding to the dark parts within you, the energetic parts within you that are not illuminated. It's responding to that and bringing it to your awareness to get you to move on it. Okay? Questions. This is a wonderful time right now. Wonderful, wonderful time. I'm always finding myself now in the moment, asking myself, Dawn, what are you thinking? What are you believing? What are you doing right now in this moment? I did that all day today. I was washing the comforter. I was washing, doing stuff. And I was like, I'm washing clothes. And in myself, that's what I was doing. And then it was like, what are you thinking about? I said, my baby, my dog. And then it was like, what are you believing right now? I'm believing that I'm in this energy of movement to keep myself aligned and stagnant and connected and grounded in this moment. So I'm constantly asking myself those three things. You ask yourself those three things: what are you thinking, believing, and doing at all times? That is your higher self directing you and connecting you to the planetary alignment and energy at all times. At all times. Yeah. So understand, just make sure you understand and realize that. Because, baby, I'm going to take advantage, just like them elites doing. I'm going to take advantage of all this gateway energy coming through. I'm getting ready to do it just like they are. Just like they are. They are using it to disrupt, to um, restructure, and to do things for their highest good. I'm getting ready to do that too. Matter of fact, I'm doing it. Not getting ready to. I'm doing it. I suggest you guys do it too. I suggest you do it too. You are part of this. You're a part of this simulated reality. Get in on it. Get in on it. All right, questions, people. My throat is warming up now. Now it feels a little better. Questions. We got any questions? Mm. So I want all of you. First, I want to thank you guys for coming tonight with this short notice, because it was short notice. Because I realized in the wee hour I got to get on here, got to tell the people we got to talk about these alignment of these 7 planets. Oh wait, we got a question. What exactly? Kiki says, what exactly is happening with the planets? They're just lining up. Okay, you got to understand when they line up. You know, planets are usually scattered, rotating around the earth in different positions, right? So you got to understand, just like when you line up in single file line, when humans line up in single file line, the power that goes into that when you are all lined up in a straight line. These planets each give off a frequency. And so, together, combined, all of these frequencies, all lined up and interconnected with each other, that is powerful. They are no longer separately transmuting, these signals. That's one signal here, one signal here. And if you want to put it in terms of weakness and strength, the signal gets stronger the more they come together. So if you got all of them lined up, and let's say you're trying to manifest and you got all the planets, they're not lined up. They're in their positions orbiting Earth. They're here, they're there, they're wherever. Then you got energy coming from and frequencies coming from different points, right? Okay, you get a little bit here, a little bit there. But if you got them all aligned together and they all come together, they all working together to collectively put all their energy together to send it down to you in one big boom. Can you imagine the power in that transmission as it relates to your manifestation? Yeah, that is powerful. That is why the instructions are coming out all over. You guys see it on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Everybody's trying to give. All of the star seeds are here giving, insight and assisting with guidance, so that everybody takes advantage of this, because you all signed up in your soul contract during this time to capitalize off of this event. You guys say, hey, we're going to be there when this happens. Ooh, when this come, I'm going to get ready. I'm going to use this to catapult into the version of myself. But I'm going to need a reminder. Somebody got to remind me of this, because we're going to get there and we're going to forget. And your spirit guides and your team say, don't worry about it. You'll get reminded. We'll send you the reminders. We'll get the reminders to you in that moment. You'll know. A lot of you on this live. A lot of you going to watch the replay. If not here, you're going to get it somewhere else. You're going to get the reminders. Uh-oh, here it come. Let me look at the version. Let me get in it. Let me look at the version of myself that is being shown to me and that I'm moving towards. Okay, what am I missing? What am I needing? Oh, this version requires me to have more confidence in my ability to speak in front of people. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, let me line that up. Come on, planets. I need opportunities to where I can speak. This is what you're saying. I'm giving y'all examples how to do this. And then the planets go, okay, we hear you. We got the signal. Here it come. When we send it, when we come together, when all 7 of us line up, boom, we throwing you that ball so that you can get opportunities to speak. and to step out of your fear and discomfort of speaking so you can line up with that desired version of you. You see how this works? So you got to first look at that desired version of you, see what is missing in this current version of you, that is required to get you there, and then that's when you start talking, baby. You start talking and walking, and sending your signal, your antenna, because y'all got an antenna. All y'all are equipped with an antenna. You're a walking, living, breathing antenna. That signal goes to the planets, and they grab onto it, and then here it comes. They start lining up the circumstances and situations to get you what you need to be complete in that desired version of yourself. How about that? Mm-hmm. All right. Haley says, I feel like I got 100 purposes at once. And you may have. You may have. It's just about sitting and understanding how all of those purposes work together. All of those purposes work together. Like I was explaining to people in my chat, I said, look here. Dr. Dawn knows she's an intuitive guide and spiritual messenger and an assistant to helping humans transition into the afterlife, because I've done it and done it a lot, comfortable with it. But my dog showed me this time, oh, baby, it's not limited to people. You may help the animals transition on over. Let's open you up to that awareness. Because see, you didn't know that until now. Let's show it to you. Let's show it to you. And so I said, man, another purpose. Y'all told me first I'm doing the medical stuff. Y'all had me giving people medical information. Then we do this, do it. It sounds like I'm doing 99 things, but it's all collectively like bound in the same thing. It's like you start seeing subgroups to the big group that you're in, the big thing that you're in, and then it starts filtering out into all these different little things that go with it. It's these subsets. Yeah. So her 100 purposes all at once is probably the subsets that are going to help align and push towards the big thing, the one big thing, which the universe is probably going to roll out and show in this planetary alignment. Yeah. I love that. Um Chosen 144 says, I'm the same way, but I'm being led to launch one at a time. Perfect. 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 Launch them one at a time so that you can start to be in awareness and connection of what you're launching, why, and what they all have interconnected. What they have all interconnected with it. Yeah. I love this. I love this. I love when people start to realize who they are, because don't nobody know who you are but you. I tell you guys that all the time in my sessions. You guys will come and I'll tell you what I see. I'll tell you what I see and what spirit is showing me. But it has to resonate with you. It has to resonate with you at some point. And if it doesn't, it ain't it. It ain't it. So now you guys are going to see what resonates with you. You're going to see what feels right for you. You're going to individualize what you're doing according to you. I talked to my chat a couple of weeks ago about making everything yours, making everything in your reality yours. See, I told the people in my chat, I said, you know what? If you're gonna be in this chat, it's gonna be ran a little different. See, in this chat, we're actually going to chat. We're not going to upload a lot of videos and a lot of stuff from outside to share information, because y'all can do that. You can do that on TikTok, Instagram. You can do that on YouTube. Like that's what that's for. But when you say chat, we gonna chat. We gonna talk. Everybody's going to talk. The more you guys get into talking, the more you get into revealing your inner strength and abilities and awareness, and the more you get out of the outside rhetoric of what is being shown and given to you. I can't tell you how many times people will go out and get an outside resource to upload and share in a chat instead of sharing their own personal gifts, abilities, and experience that are aligned with the same thing that they got from outside of them. But because it's from a person who has lots of followers or a well-known person, they gonna bring that to the chat and not their own individual experience. Y'all better understand. You better understand you are the experience. that outside person that you are seeking for guidance and going as the expert is not the expert. They are but a reminder to you of your abilities and who you are. So don't get wrapped up and caught up all the time in all of this stuff that you find. Now, I'm not saying don't listen to it or don't look at it because, yeah, information is great. I love it. I mean, it's good. It's good. But don't let it define you or don't use it as a replacement for you and you sharing and giving your voice. Hutch says, how can someone join your chat group? Be invited. Be invited. See, I'm not playing with this chat. I'm not playing with it because I didn't want to do the chat. This came at a request of a lot of people who've taken my classes. They were not content with just ending the class. They said, we want to keep going. We want more. So I encouraged them to start their own chats. I said, y'all start your own chat. What's wrong with that? You don't need Dr. Dawn. You do your own chat. And they did. And then it was every class. Every class there was. So I said, okay, Spirit, I get it. You got everybody coming to me about a chat. So I get it. This is your way of telling me you are bringing it to me because it's not in my comfort zone. See, Spirit gonna bring whatever is not in your comfort zone to your awareness because it's blocking and stopping that desired version of you. So I said, okay, I'm gonna start this chat. I'm gonna start it. Okay. I'm gonna get a couple of people. I'm gonna randomly. I did it randomly from my classes. Boom, 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 boom. I'm just gonna do them. Let Spirit guide me. Up, 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 up. We had 20 people at first. And I told them, I said, oh, y'all not gonna be the final 20. Because Spirit told me, won't be 20. Won't be 20. I said, it's going to be 3 of y'all that's going to get up out of here. Like I'm telling them because I'm in an awareness now. Y'all, this is what y'all got to do. Y'all got to be in an awareness of the divine guidance and connection you're getting and don't feed into what is politically correct or what people may construe as this, but stay in your awareness and alignment. Your awareness and alignment. Okay? And if it's not in alignment with you, don't do it. So I had to remove some people. I'm still removing. There's people in this chat. Like I haven't invited no more. Like right now, the chat is closed. It's closed right now because look, it's under construction. That's what I say. It's under construction. I'm letting these people who are in the chat because I don't want no chat with hundreds and thousands of people. That ain't no chat to me. I want an intimate group. I want it real intimate to where we know each other, we feel each other, and we connect with each other. That's a chat to me. That's what a chat is. So since I am guided to do this, to do this, it's going to align with the parameters and the energy that is needed to make this thing happen. So we got some people in there now. We got some right now, and we're closing up. They've been with each other for almost 2 months now. And they're doing it. Dr. Dawn went down because of dog that I couldn't really interact, but they took it over. They doing it. That's what I want them to do. I limited them from uploading information. I said, don't upload nothing. I want to see y'all. I want to see you. I want to see you share you. Lo and behold, I had people in that chat that can do sound baths. Yeah, people in that chat who can write, like spiritual writing. Yeah. People in there that do poems, people in there that have gifts and abilities, psychic, intuitive abilities, people who are like they are not, you would not know this. You wouldn't know this unless you get into yourselves. Okay. So I encourage you guys, anybody who's in any kind of chat, any kind of group, if it's based off of you reading stuff and looking at stuff outside of you from everywhere else, that ain't no chat. You're in an organized social media platform that disseminates information. That ain't no chat. I'm going to need y'all to chat. Chat is chatting about you, your experiences, your evolution, your awakening, your moving in you. So y'all got to understand the importance of you, the importance of you right now. Everything is how you need it to be. We did tapping in my chat the other week. The tapping method has an organized flow to it. It's a way you're supposed to do it methodically. Uh-uh. I told the people in my group, you do it how you're guided to do it. You feel an energy block in your cheek, tap your cheek. You feel an energy block in your chest, tap your chest. Tap the energy where you feel and are guided to tap. Y'all got to make everything that you are learning your own. Make it applicable to you and your circumstance. That's cosmic order and balance with the planetary alignment. The only way you get order and balance is by tapping into you and not the outside. That's how we've ran this planet before, by outside influences. That ain't going to get us balance. That's not. Balance comes from you going into you. That's how the balance comes. So I encourage you guys to get yourself involved in stuff that is geared towards you, expressing you at all times. Yeah. Yeah. All right. You guys this has been a night. It's been a night. Questions, because I'm going to get out of here. I want to remind you guys, I'm going to be in Chicago now. I'm going to look forward to seeing y'all. Those of you who are coming. Don't worry about it. If you can't make Chicago, don't worry about it. Maybe you can make it to one of the other places, the other cities. It's okay. I also want to let you guys know all classes, all classes will be beginning in March. Step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 4, which is mentoring. That's a new one. All starting in March. Step 1, Intro to Intuitive Guidance. It's a 3-class thing. It's 3 sessions. Guess what, y'all? It's free this time. Yeah, I'm going to make that step 1 class free because I realize it's the foundation. It is the foundation. And if I can get you guys to get the foundation, some of you won't desire to go to 2 and 3. You'll get what you need right there in 1. But then those of you who do desire to go and realize you got a little bit further to tap into with your abilities will continue to go. But I got to get you into that awareness first. Get you into that place of knowing that you are your own experience and everything starts with you. So Spirit said, make that one free. Let them get exposure to them. So that class, you guys, I usually make it really intimate. I think it's about 12, 13 people in it now because I just posted. Well, those are TikTok people. I know them all my TikTok people because I was live last week on that and announced it, and they kind of swooped in. So that class is free. Step 1. Step 2 is um, psychic development. Yeah, that's for some of y'all to say, hey, I'm ready to get into this thing of learning how to read and interpret energy. Read and interpret kind of what people saying and doing and meaning and what's going on around me and what this stuff is meaning. Yeah, that's step 2, psychic development. Step 3, beyond the veil. You say, okay, now I'm really ready to go to the next level because I believe and understand that there are ancestors that are here guiding and assisting us at all times. They're not just human ancestors, but divine beings of ancestors that are helping us. I want to be able to connect with them on command. I want to be able to reach out to them and say, hey, y'all, boop, boop, where you at? I need to talk to you. That's step 3. And then step 4 is I done got what I need to get. Now I'm ready to get out there and get started. Step 4 says, I'm going to need you to work with me, Dawn, one-on-one. I'm going to need you to help me get up and running in this business. I'm going to need you to help me understand like the framework of my business, help me structure it based on your experience. And I'm going to need to run some things by you, to get together so I can get out there. That's step 4, getting mentored so I can push you on out there over that cliff, way over the cliff at that point. So I'm designing this thing to walk y'all all the way through it, walk you all the way through it to assist you. Because it's about you. It's about you and you only. You and you only. So y'all make sure y'all hit over to that website, discoveringyourinnerlight.com. Y'all go over there, check out these classes when they start. I don't know them by heart. I just know they all start in March. I know that step 1 class starts Saturday, March 8th. And it'll be 3 Saturdays in a row for that class. March 8th, 15th, and 22nd. That one is 3 in a row, baby. 2 hours each time. 6 hours of class, honey. We're going to get you together in step 1. And it's free. So y'all ain't got no excuse. None whatsoever. The advanced classes, now that's on y'all. That's on y'all if you willing to go into that. But we getting you ready. We getting you ready because the planet is getting ready. So them signals from the planets gonna be coming down, guiding you guys wherever you need to go. It don't have to be with Dr. Dawn. Wherever you being guided to go, you're gonna be guided. If there's some guidance that is needed or there's some assistance that is needed, you're getting ready to be directed to it. All right. You guys, it was good to be back. Good to see y'all. I love, love, love y'all. Let's get ready. Y'all get focused. Do those comparisons, your current version, your desired version. Let's get this together, get this information to the planets so that the planets can be ready to assist you. Thank you for that endorsement. Chosen 114 says the classes are great. Thank you. I love that. I try to make my classes personalized. I want to talk to you, yell at you if I have to, but I want to make sure we get that connection to get you moving on your way. Okay. All right. Until next time. Y'all think I'm going to be here next Monday? I don't know. We got to see. We got to see. Until next time, you guys take care, and I'll see you in Chicago for those of you who are coming. Good night.